Today I wanted to demystify this story that used to go around. There used to be a story that if you go around Kenya, every town in Kenya, the leading girls' school used to be called Moi Girls. And apart from Moi Forces Academy, you'd not find Moi Boys. Then there was also rumors that a school would be called Moi Girls and the head teacher would be a girlfriend to Daniel Toroi, teacher of Moi. Well, up to this very particular moment, I have never stepped in any of the state houses. But when I was in Nakuru, there is nothing that used to happen within State House Nakuru that did not reach my desk. It was part of my responsibility to carry intelligence on what was happening in Nakuru. Especially, you see, when I was in Nakuru, I worked both in the district and in the province, especially when I worked in the province. I want to say this. I do not remember knowing any principal. Nowadays, wanaitwa principal. During our time, it used to be head teachers or head mistress. I'm not aware of any head mistress. I didn't know any head mistress of that time of any of the Moi girls' schools. But I can say right now that if I remember very well, I do not think that there was any head teacher or head mistress who was a girlfriend to the president simply because the school she headed was called Moi Girls. I don't think. I I fear that maybe it may have brought many problems, tension between the ladies and their husbands. But I want to believe they are now old. But I want to believe that there was no relationship of that nature between the head teachers and Moi. And if there was, it could have been one or two, but it had no relationship of that nature. Maybe the head teacher just like any woman, and Moi just like any other man. That one I would say. I want to say that in every town, the leading girls' school was called Moi Girls. Moi, in his personal individual capacity, maybe because also he came from a marginalized area, Moi wanted to uplift the educational standards of girls. So he spent a lot of efforts and whatever in uplifting girls' school. And people came to realize that he had that weaknesses. He had that weakness, especially if the school was named after him. So you find that immediately he became the president, all leading schools in each district rushed to be. It is just because one town could not have two schools with the same name, but leading schools in each town rushed to be named after him. If you ask me, I grew up at Masaba Hospital, next to Masaba Hospital, opposite the Adams Arcade Greenhouse. So when we were young, we used to go to church at Moi Girls, Nairobi, before the church bought some plot there called Guadalupe. So we used to use the school hall as a Catholic church. The leading school when Moi took over in Nairobi, if you asked me, I would say the leading school was Kenya High. Kenya High was, in my view, superior to Nairobi Girls. You see, maybe I've just remembered. Maybe I know the answer. It's because Kenya High was the best school, the best girls' school in Kenya, and the Nairobi Girls was the best school in Nairobi. And you see, he used to look for the best. No, no, not only him, even people, local people. They knew that to develop a girls' school, the leading girls' school in the district, then they would rename the school Moi Girls. So I think since Nairobi Girls was the second in Nairobi after Kenya High, so that is why it was named Moi Girls School Nairobi. But when I was young, when I was still in school, uh, it used to be called Nairobi Girls School. Then they changed it into Moi Girls Nairobi. The leading girls' school in Eldoret used to be called Highlands Girls. Highland Girls was meant for girls for the settlers in the highlands, and then it was renamed Moi Girls. So every town where there was a leading girls' school, it would be renamed. It would be renamed Moi Girls. Of course, we had some schools which started off from the scratch, such as Isinya and others. But most of the towns just renamed their leading. Mandera Girls. Mandera Girls was renamed to be Mandera Girls. So it had nothing to do with any relationship between the head mistress and the head teacher. It was to do that people noticed that Moi had a soft spot for girls' education, and they rushed to call each school Moi Girls. And anybody during those days, everybody used to associate himself or herself with the Moism. So even if you had a school called Moi Girls, you developed them. Why did he name schools boys schools? There was as I've just said that he had a soft spot for girls, and that thing didn't cross anybody's idea or anything to name that. I also want to say that point number two, because there are three. Point number two is that yes, Moi, he was single, separated. I think that is the proper word. And Moi used to entertain female visitors. Those officers, GSU officers who worked at the gate of State House, and it is called Jikoi. Jikoi used to tell us that as intelligence officer and me as the officer in charge of criminal intelligence throughout Rift Valley, I was concerned about state lodges and state houses within Rift Valley on intelligence gathering there. Now, we used to share with them intelligence, and we recognized that there was a lapse. There was a lapse in security because it would reach some time when these people are just at the gate on the State House or even Kabarak or something like that. And then he himself, Daniel Torre, teacher of Moi himself, would come, approach them, talk to them, pole pole, habari mzuri, sijui nini, kazi inaendelea namna gani, and those everybody who came across Moi, you used to have 3 or 4 serious cases in your mind, because if he just came and said, oh, uko namna gani, and you say, niko sawa, that is a chance lost. So you'd say, oh, uko nyumbani, wazazi ni wagonjwa, mzee babangu ni mgonjwa, ako mahututi Lugulu Mission Hospital, panatakikana pesa fulani. So anything you said, all the problems that you had placed at the back of your head would come out, and you'll tell him, and then he'll listen sympathetically. How much is needed in that hospital? And your father is not sick. My father is seriously sick at Lugulu. They need 30,000. By then, 30,000 used to be a lot. you'd be given the 30. Kwanza hiyo ukipewa off, wende ulipie babako, and then those people who were on duty were all given kibunda. And then President Moi would tell those people who are at the gate that there is a vehicle that is coming, a dark tinted vehicle. He would give the number plates of those vehicles. He'd say, when that vehicle come, don't inspect. If you don't inspect it and allow it to pass very fast. And when that vehicle came, it used to pass very fast. It would be a lady in the back left seat being chauffeured around. Now, how the GSU officers knew that there was a lady there in a tinted vehicle, don't ask me, but they came to know. After all, it was also good to know what was contained in the vehicle, because if the vehicle was booby trapped and it blew up the president, you'll be in problems. So let us not rush into how did they know that the vehicle was ABCD, but it used to carry ladies in that vehicle. Ladies, age-wise, I want to say, let me say that I've never approved any relationship which is across the generation. Some people say that a woman having a relationship with a man young enough to be her son, everybody, men and women, they detest that. It looks bad for a woman to have affairs with a man who is old enough to be her son, or who is the age set of her children. On equally, I also do not appreciate relationship between men and women when the woman is young enough to be the daughter of that man, and being also the same age range of his kids. I mean, any relationship between people of two different generations, I do not approve. I hope you understand why I have said so. The third and last point I wanted to point out was to do with the Moi Avenue. To the best of my knowledge, when Moi was the vice president, it is only in Eldoret, near Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital, there's a road that was called, is it Moi Street? Yeah, I think it's called Moi Street, if I'm not wrong. That is the only road in Kenya that had Moi's name. But then you find that all towns in Kenya had a Moi Avenue. In Mombasa, there was Moi Avenue. I think it used to be called Kilindini Road. Mombasa people, you can correct me. And the Government Road in Nairobi was renamed Moi Avenue. You know, previously, Moi Avenue, Nairobi used to be called Kingsway. I mean, it means that is why Central Police Station used to be called Kingsway Police Station. And even intelligence, kule JM Kariuki was killed in the Kingsway House, just like we have Jogoo Road Police Station. So the road used to be called Kingsway in respect of the British King. Then when Kenya attained independence, it was renamed Government Road. Now, during Jomo Kenyatta's time, it used to be called Government Road. But when Moi came, you see, Moi was the government, so it was called Moi Avenue. I remember in 1988, while I was having a drink at Ngamia Club, somebody came and told me, can't you people come up with other names? You find that there is a Moi Avenue in each and every town. Why can't you call others Moi Road, Moi Street, and whatever? When I wrote that intelligence report, I was told that person should be arrested. Kenya hii tumetoka mbali. And it is good for people to know about Moi Girls, Moi Avenue, and Moi everything. Thank you.